Alright, you guys, this is Shiloh and King Zeus. If you're tuning into the channel for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to leave that comment, and don't forget to hit the bell so you get all the notifications every time we upload our videos. We're going to go ahead and talk about a few things. First of all, we encountered, me and Zeus, another American bully as we were walking the other day through the park. This American bully had to be about at least 120 pounds, you guys. Zeus is sitting at 80 pounds. Fight almost incurred because the American bully owner did not have him on a leash. And if you guys own an American bully or own a pit bull, you guys, Rottweiler, it doesn't matter what type of breed it is. Yeah, the dog might be a little nice and you might think it is okay to keep him off a leash in a park, but please do me a favor, make sure you leash up your dogs, because it was so close, you guys. It was a close call. It was too close to bear when that dog couldn't run up on Zeus like that. You know, there was a fight that almost occurred so bad that one of the dogs probably would have went to the vet. We had two American bullies going nose to nose. One sitting at 80 pounds, the other one sitting at 120. So you do the math. You tell me what could have happened if that fight would have occurred. The owner apologized. I understand. But if you guys have a dog and you're walking him through a park, and just keep him on a leash, because bad things can happen, and things happen just very, very fast. And before you know it, you can be knees deep in a big dog fight. And I know a few people in the past who had to get in between their two pit bulls going at it, and they had lost their fingers. So the dog bit off one of their fingers in the midst of going to bite the other dog. So it could get pretty gruesome, you guys, when pit bulls come together and fight, and American bullies come together and fight, because an American bully, 5 pound per PSI, is strong enough to break just bones. As soon as he bites, they break bones. So it is a great blessing that they did not fight. The dog stopped in his tracks as soon as he encountered Zeus, and their snouts just came together like this, and all of a sudden the hair in the back of the head just flared up, and the fight almost occurred. I was able to snatch Zeus, his owner was able to snatch him, and luckily they were able to grab. But as soon as we grabbed our dogs, that's when they were just and luckily we were able to step in and get a hold of these dogs before they got too out of hand, you guys. So I personally, when I walk with my dog Zeus, I walk all the time with him on a leash. He's never is he unleashed in a park. I never leave him off a leash when we're in the mountains. We always leash up no matter where we go, because we cannot afford him to be attacking wild animals in the mountains, and we cannot afford to have him attack other dogs inside the park. So if you guys have an American bully, man, I'm telling you, like, American bullies are dangerous if they have to be. That's the problem, you guys. If they have to be, dogs should never have to be dangerous. A dog should never have to go overboard to protect its owner for any reason at all. You know what I mean? If you have a good enough dog and you are a good enough owner, you should not have to encounter that. And every time, you guys, this is what I can't stress the most about with my fans, is it's never the dog's fault. It's always the owner's fault. No matter what happens, it's the owner's fault, because you didn't spend enough time with your dog when your dog was being an adolescent in his adolescent stages to stop his bad habits. You didn't spend enough time. A lot of other times his owners will go off and pick up dogs that are just too much for him. They're just too much for him. They can't handle them. They like them because they're puppies, and they feel like they're cute and stuff when they go into these kennels to buy these dogs. But little do you guys know, these dogs, they grow up to be pretty big. And some of them get to be 100 pounds, 120 pounds. Some of them get to be 3 feet tall. Some of them are pretty big. And I've heard some stories, you guys. Let me go ahead and pause there for a second and share with you guys some stories about back in the day, because I'm 44 years old. I've been owning pit bulls since I was 13 years old. And I had a few friends, you know, and their parents, basically their mom, was mauled by their pit bull. So basically, my friend had a red nose. The dog was about, I would say, 90 pounds. My friend was at work. The dog was at home with his mom, and the dog started just to get wild with the mom, and the mom had a run into the bedroom, and the dog chewed through the bedroom door, and the mom barricaded herself into the bathroom, and the dog went through the bedroom door, chewed through the bathroom door, and got a hold of the mom, and she had to get hip replacements. She had to get a lot of skin grafts. It took a few years to get back the way she's supposed to be, and it was all due to a red-nosed pit bull, you guys. So you have to spend a lot of time with your dogs. No matter what kind of dog you have, you should be spending time with this dog. And if you don't have the money to put your dog in an obedience class, my advice is never hit on it. For one, you never want to show aggression towards your dog if he is showing aggression, because you don't want to try to fix aggression with aggression. It doesn't work that way. Some people will swipe their dogs. Some people will smack the dogs on the butt. Some people will smack the dog on his mouth. Some people will hold the mouth closed until the dog squeals to try to teach it from biting. That's all bad stuff. You're not supposed to do that. That's teaching aggression with aggression, and you're not supposed to. You just need to simply be obedient, talk with your dogs, give them treats when it's time, and reward them. Dogs are simple, you guys. If you do those steps and you do them every day and you follow those, and it has to go with the whole family members, you know, you can't just have, let's say there's 5 of you in one house, and the dog belongs to one of the siblings, let's say the older brother, and the little sister or the other little brother's taking care of the dog while the older brother's at school or whatever. Or the mom and dad, everybody has to be on the same page when it comes to training this dog. They can't be like telling the dog other things, and then when the older brother gets home, he tells the dog another thing. You know, the dog will never learn to understand what he's being told, and he'll just be confused, and then you guys will be mad because you won't understand why you have a confused dog on your hands. So everybody in the house has to be on the same page when it comes to training these dogs, and it's very simple. It's very simple. A lot of times you will go through adolescent stages with your dog. You will have puppies and they will act out. It's just what puppies do. You know, you just got to be there and just be patient and work with them, and you stay consistent. The dog will understand what it needs to do. One day it will snap in and be like, okay, this is what my owner wants me to do, and it will understand it. Don't right away run off and just swipe him, you guys, because swiping your dog is not gonna fix anything. And locking the dog in a kennel, or locking the dog outside, or locking the dog to a certain part of the house for punishment will not fix anything. You need to just be obedient, be patient, and just understand, you know, that dogs need love, care, and just stability for them, so that way they feel comfortable. Because if you have a dog, let me pause again. So I had a friend who had his pit bull, and they have had the dog for 8 years. And the little brother went and jumped on the dog while the dog was sleeping. The dog jumped up and bit him in his face. And the little boy had to go to the hospital and get skin grafts and all that on his face. And we're talking about an 8-year-old pit bull who's been in the house for that long, you guys. Look, if you have kids in the house, for one, you have to be very, very careful. Even if you raise this pit bull or this American bully or this Rottweiler since he was a puppy, you have to be very, very careful, because it does not matter. If you have nieces and nephews over, they go and mess with this dog when this dog does not want to be messed with, they are liable to get bit. And it's just part of, it's just the way dogs do things. It's weird. They shouldn't be biting, but they do. That's the problem. They do. And as owners, we need to pay attention. We need to focus a little more on these dogs, and watch a little more, because a lot of owners just feel like, oh, I got a great dog, I don't have to pay attention to this dog is good inside the house, and then they don't watch the dog, and they're doing whatever they want to do on the other side of the house. Then all of a sudden they hear the young one crying, they run in there, and the dog bit them. You know, that's how fast it happens, you guys. And kids don't understand. They don't understand that they have to be patient with dogs either. They feel like they can just grab a dog, play with the dog right away, and just be rough with dogs. Kids do not understand. So as owners, we have to be the ones to do the jobs. We have to be the ones to understand. We have to be the ones who are willing to do the role work with these dogs. You know, it takes a lot. It doesn't take just obedient them inside the house. They have to go on walks, you guys. And I'm not talking about like 3 blocks. I'm not talking about a 4-block walk. I'm talking about a mile to a 2-mile walk every single day. That's what dogs require, especially American bullies and pit bulls. They require a lot of exercise, or they get overwhelmed, and they can become ticking time bombs if you don't pay attention to them and you don't spend enough time with them, you guys. So depending on what type of breed you have, and depending on what you need to do with them. So if any of you guys go out there and purchase you an American bully, especially an American bully, because that's what we specialize on, you need to do your homework before you go purchase your American bully. You need to know that these American bullies are so protective over their homes that they will do anything. I'm serious. They will do anything to protect their environment. So you need to do your research on these dogs before you go off and purchase you an American bully. Even before you purchase yourself a pit bull or any type of dog, you should be doing your research. You know what I mean? Seriously, because especially American bullies, because American bullies, that's why they call them bullies. You know, that's why they say bullies, because that's what they try to do. They try to bully you as owners. They try to bully the dogs in the neighborhood, because that's what American bullies do. XL bullies are the same. You know, that's just what these dogs do. So, and I'm not saying that they're bad dogs at all. They are the best dogs I've ever owned in my life, right along with my German Shepherds. But you need to do your research. You need to pay attention to what I'm telling you, or do your research before you go off and purchase yourself an American bully, because they are very, very fun to have. Not only are they very fun, but they take a lot of work. Not only do they take a lot of work, you guys, you have to introduce them to everybody in the family, and you got to make sure it is all right, that the dog knows everybody, because once the dog takes disliking to somebody, it will continue to dislike that person no matter what you do to that American bully. That American bully will not like a person if it takes dislike, if it doesn't trust the person. So for instance, if the dog, somebody comes in your house and that dog instantly feels something wrong with that person, it's gonna let that person know instantly. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. The American bully will instantly let that person know if he does not want him in his house. So do your research before you go off and purchase you one. Do your research before you, I'm serious, because they're expensive too. American bullies can run anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 a puppy. Do your research, but they are fun dogs. They are lovable dogs, and they're just great companions. And if you can get them to be that, then you will have a lot of fun with your American bully. I promise you. They love eating black gold dog food, you guys. Black gold is the best thing that we feed them. They love it. It keeps the weight on them. It keeps them looking sharp. It keeps them looking muscly. So black gold is the dog food that we feed our kennels. And that's what I would prefer you guys to feed your kennels if you guys have American bullies. But if you have a better preference of dog food out there that you feel like I can try and feed my American bully, then go ahead and leave it in the comment section, because and leave a description too, because I'll go off and purchase that dog food and try it. Because like I was telling you guys in my past video, we're just looking to put on the weight on these dogs, and we're looking for the best dog food to do that. So black gold so far has been the best dog food that we found here in Utah. But if you guys know another type of dog food, just leave it in the description and we will instantly go purchase that dog food. So, and then I'll upload a video about it, and I'll put a review and tell you guys how we feel and how it went, and the difference we see inside our kennel. So if you guys are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. This is Shiloh King Zeus. Zeus is out there exercising right now in his obedience class. I'm in here blogging, and we're gonna recap and go from there, you guys. So show the love to these American bullies, and also remember one thing, you guys. Somewhere out there in the world, there's a dog that needs saving. So go save yourself a dog. It doesn't matter what kind of dog it is. Just save one. Every dog needs saving. God bless you guys. We love you over here at Shalom King Zeus. Don't forget to show the love, share, and like the video. And don't forget to subscribe. All right, you guys. God bless you and stay safe. Peace.